Here we go, guys. This is it. This is Malistaire's lair, the Great Spyre. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, ever since we started Dragonspyre. Honestly, ever since we started Arc 1, I was like looking forward to when we would get to Malistaire. And this is it. This is the final dungeon. So I am on my balance here. We've been soloing pretty much everything in this game up to this point. We're level 46. I have decent gear for our level, I would say. And I was looking through the gear. There's some really good level 50 gear. So even if we get level 50 gear dropped, I won't be able to equip it yet because we are not level 50. But here we go. We're going in. This is solo Malistaire Drake. Really excited for this. I don't even know how this is going to go. I mean, usually I do this with 4 people and we skip a lot of it. I think we can do the strategy where the first pull pulls me in and then the next one it shouldn't pull me. We could try that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to do every single fight in this place. I don't think the pull radius is that crazy on a lot of these mobs though. I feel like that was a thing back in the day with Wizard101. The pull radius on some of the mobs and stuff was just like ridiculous. Let me see what this guy's doing. Yeah, we should not be getting pulled here. These are not required fights at all. A lot of these aren't required, but there are some later on where you have to get pulled. So those are the ones that I'm talking about that we might be able to skip. And I could skip it by just going and leaving a mark there and then going past it. All right, let's see. So we have the Magma Fury. We have to go this way. These guys, I think this is where you have to get pulled. So you see that there's 4 enemies there. I'm gonna put in sandstorms just in case we do have to fight these guys. I'm gonna mark here, but like I'm pretty sure these you have to get pulled. Yeah, see, it pulls you instantly. So what I want to try to do is flee, come back. We're just gonna try this maybe like one time. I want to flee and then port. I'm gonna get 2 wisps just because if we do get pulled, I could fight them. Okay, we'll get 3. Back to my mark. Let's see what the pull radius is now on these guys. Okay, so they're going back to their normal spot. They should not pull at the same radius, which they aren't. So that means we can skip this. Okay, good. We can skip that one. I have enough mana. These guys are probably going to pull me instantly as well. Let's see. Wait. Oh. We actually made it. Okay. I don't know why the first one pulled me. The second one did not pull me. We have to go. So we're on the other side. We can't go through that door. We need to go through this, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's the elevator. It's been a long time. I haven't been here in forever. I'm not just regularly farming the Great Spyre for anything. Here we go. We're going up. I'm glad we were able to skip those because that saves a lot of time. I'm going to skip everything that I think I can skip in this place. I think you can skip the Gurtok demons. I might be able to skip that because I don't really care too much about getting gear drops. It's not like a big thing for me. We'll see about the Malistaire gear. Okay, so here's Gurtok over there. I'm gonna mark in the middle here. So there's 2 Gurtoks on each side. Basically what you have to do is light up these crystals. Can I even see any of the crystals? There should be locks on this door. Find the crystal. How many crystals do you have to unlock? There's no way it's only 1 crystal. It used to be like 3 crystals. Okay, we have to go through this. I'm gonna just go over here because we have to get to one of these sides. If I can get around this without getting pulled, that'd be nice. Otherwise, we'll flee. Come back. That dragon's getting closer. There we go. Okay, there should be a crystal over here somewhere. The dragon's maw. So like 2 separate sides. I know there's more places you can get pulled here. Okay, there's a side boss over here, which we're skipping if I can. I'm gonna go around this. They are not gonna pull me because we're strategic. We have some people here. Let's see. Okay. I'm like kind of scared of getting pulled up right there because he's like looking at me, and that lava link definitely would pull right there. So we're gonna skip that. Okay, doing good. Now does this lead to the crystal? Let's see. Should be some sort of crystal here. Is it just one crystal? The door unlocks? Wait, they changed this a lot. They changed this so much. Can I just port back and go through the door? Let me see here. Okay, I have a port. Let's just go back. I have a port right over here. It said the door unlocks. Crown of Fire. Boom. We're already here. There's Malistaire. We made it, guys. There he is, summoning with his staff floating next to him. He has like that book in front of him, some skulls. You know, just a Malistaire vibe. I think we actually have our first fight coming up because these next fights, there's no way you can skip. There's the Dragon Titan's Claw. Okay, these you cannot skip because they actually are locked. The doors are locked by these two battles. And we have 3 enemies each. We're gonna mark again. Okay, Sandstorm is gonna be super useful for this. I have Monstrous all filled. We have Hydra, but Hydra's kind of risky because they're ice. I wonder if they changed these guys to also not use tower shields as much. Let's do it. Let's fight these guys. 2 battles. 3v1. 890. So I can do 890 damage with 1 blade. I think a Sandstorm with 1 blade does like 900 something. I'm just gonna hit. That's why I put in 2 Sandstorms just in case. I'm not really too scared of the tower shield. I am scared if they use like a weakness. That'd be super bad. Okay, he passed and he fizzled. Let's see where my damage is at. Yeah, this dungeon is not what it used to be. Perfect. They nerfed a lot of things in this game. This dungeon used to be where you had to have like 4 players, I think, because the crystals were on a timer. The crystals were on a timer and they all had to be activated at the same time. So you had to actually coordinate. That is not the case anymore. They don't care about that. But that also means that you can't really solo something if there's a timer for like 4 crystals. So I'm glad they changed that. And Malistaire used to have a lot more health. Okay, about to just hit. We don't need Hydra. Is that a blade? See, that would have been a tower shield. They did change everything. They made everything so much easier. That would have been double tower shield in a previous patch. They really nerfed everything. But it makes it easier to solo, I guess. There we go. We are being insanely efficient for this for this dungeon. But why make things harder on ourselves? There's no reason. Why do extra fights that we don't need to? All right, potion. Here's Malistaire. Oh wait, no, there is another fight. Does he say anything to us? Quest arrow says to go to here, but you can't unlock his little bubble unless you fight these guys. Okay, fine. We'll fight. Oh, this one's one before. I could use Hydra on these guys. But we're in the room. 890. Okay, we're gonna use Hydra now, for sure. Double weakness. If I get one more power pip, we can double blade Hydra. I need a power pip next turn. Okay, they could all hit me next turn and do a lot of damage. Please power pip. Thank you. We got potions. They're still just trapping. Yeah, I was about to say, one of them is going to use Banshee. It's guaranteed. Yeah, they're not doing that much. That's a fizzle, you can tell by the animation. And we're good. Easy. We've trained for this. We've prepared for this, Malistaire. I don't think these guys drop anything. Yeah, they're just dropping regular 45 gear. Okay, we're gonna mark here. We're gonna use a potion. I think there's a little time between actually pulling him after this cutscene, so I'm gonna watch the cutscene first.
Malistaire, this is Cyrus, your brother. Stop this madness at once. The Dragon Titan will no more serve you than he did the Lords of Dragonspyre.
Cinema.
Sylvia, your wife, she's gone. There is no power in the spiral that can bring her back. Certainly not this.
My brother, Cyrus. You have apparently lost your faith in my abilities. How unfortunate. And how blind of you. The Lords of Dragonspyre lacked the will to command the Dragon Titan. I am far stronger than they were. I am the Master of Death! The Dragon Titan will do as I command. I will order it to return my wife Sylvia to life so that she might rule at my side.
Cyrus holds up the knowledge crystal, storing Sylvia Drake's memories.
I can see that in your madness there is no listening to reason. But perhaps you will listen to the sound of your own heart.
Malistaire, please. It's me, Sylvia. Listen to me. You must stop this madness. The man I loved would never risk the lives of so many for his own desire. I love you. Please release me. Be happy and move on.
I expected better of you, brother. You thought you could trick me with a mere illusion? You'll pay for evoking my beloved Sylvia. Now for my great work, the summoning of the Dragon Titan! Stand aside, young wizard. You cannot hope to stop me.
I like how during all that, he barely even, says anything to us until the very end. Like, we're basically just, like, eavesdropping on that conversation. The Dragon Titan's awakening. All right, here we go, guys. So I've cleared up my deck. This is what I want to put in for Malistaire. So for sure, we want to put in some Hex. We need our Balance Blades. You can hear the Dragon Titan in the background. I did learn Death Shield just for this. He does use high pip death spells, so I do want to put that in so we don't take as much damage. Let's do like 3 feints. We need our pet feint. And then I think that should be good for buffs. What we need now is judgment. We have to do enough on Malistaire with judgment. That's like our best single hit. Don't want to put in that. I also want to put in, we need Sandstorm because I need to pull Sandstorm in order to kill the minions. The minions, we have to use either Sandstorm or Hydra. This Hydra, not this Hydra. So let's go ahead and try to pull this. And then I think that's good enough. I'm hoping this is enough to kill him. Okay, this should be good enough. You guys think we can do it? Here we go. Malistaire Drake solo. Going first would be really good. That would be ideal. Okay, it didn't happen. Next thing we need though is to pull our AoE. If we don't pull that, we're gonna have problems. Let's delete one of the death shields and start blading. I need to pull Sandstorm or Hydra. That just needs to happen at this point. We have to kill these stupid minions. Because Malistaire doesn't have that much health. But the fact that it's a 4v1 makes this tough. Okay, there's Sandstorm. We should just use it. I have to discard something. Should I discard the other death shield? Let's discard a feint. Okay, this will kill the minions. It's using Storm Bats. Okay. That is a fizzle, you can tell. Is that a weakness? Of course I get hit with the weakness because I'm going second. If I would have gone first, it literally would have worked without even the weakness being put on me. That's the difference between first and second. It's actually huge. I don't think it kills. Yeah, it's not even close. I have to find my other Sandstorm now. I got Hydra, but I have no power pips. Could just go for a big Hydra. I'm gonna take a lot of damage though. This is bad. Did these guys use Banshee? They probably do. Okay, they're just using Dark Sprite. Yeah, they spam Dark Sprite. Can I get some power pips? I need power pips here. I guess we could... I should just balance blade. I can't even hit next turn. Everyone's building up pips. This could be really bad for me soon. Not killing with that AoE means I'm gonna take extra damage. Now they're upgrading to using ghouls. If I could pull my other Sandstorm, I would use it. Any Sandstorm. Did not pull it. We need this Hydra. I'm about to just hope that I get a power pip next turn, and we're gonna use feint on Malistaire. I'm just gonna rely on my health right here. We just need to tank this. If these guys start using Banshee, we have a problem. That's a fizzle. Please, game, give me a power pip next turn. I deserve this power pip. I deserve it. Thank you. All right, Hydra. They're all passing. Yeah, and now they stopped using weakness. 3k on Malistaire is really good. He does have power pips though. Let's go ahead and start shielding. Yeah, we're gonna shield whatever death attack he uses next. Could be Wraith. Or Scarecrow. He literally could use Scarecrow right here. If he wanted to. Let's do this. Or just his natural attack using all of his pips. That would have done so much damage. That would have been crazy. That shield was clutch right there. I have 3 judgment ready to go. Let's just go ahead and start fainting. I could faint and then use Death Shield again. Or he could just hit me right here. Oh, he's not. Okay, this is a good shield right here. This is why I train this. These shields have been massive. I have a lot of pips. I feel like Judgment, yeah, Judgment probably can do enough to kill. Let's discard 1 of the Judgment. Let's go with this. It's a good kill. Big shield. How much does he have? Does he have 4k left? This might not kill. Might need Spectral Blast. Oh, it did kill. I don't even know. Did he have like 44 or 4,000 something? I think it was perfect.
I failed you, Sylvia. All I wanted was to free you from death. I've done so much to help bring you back.
Oh, Malistaire, I'm in a better place. Come to me. Rest now, my love. You can rest now.
Does Malistaire actually rest after this?
You've done it. Close the cover on this unfortunate chapter. It is unfortunate that you were drawn into such a dangerous battle, but you showed courage and ingenuity beyond anything I could have imagined. I have lost my brother, though the true Malistaire was gone long ago. I will return us both to Headmaster Ambrose's office now.
I've opened a portal leading there. I suggest you use it.
Did I get any drops though? Hold on. Any drops? What'd I get? We hit level 47. Malistaire's Wrathful Suit. What is that? Malistaire. We got a Storm Robe. Great. Can't use that. Oh, we got Malistaire's Unhallowed Suit. Okay. I don't really like the stats on these. They don't give any health. These don't give health? Or Power Pip? Anything else that I got? Elephant, Scorpion, Spectral Blast. That's all the gear? Okay. Should we use the chest? Should we use it at least once? I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that was dropped from this. I mean, 2 robes, I guess, makes sense. Just a ton of dispellements. Yeah, that's probably it. 50 crowns. Can we get anything? Okay, those boots actually give health and universal resist. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and not really try to use that and rely on the chest to get gear. I don't really care too much about the level 50 gear. Wait, Abby K. Doodle and Cyrus Drake are right next to each other. Why are they so close?
Bravo, bravo, young wizard. Because you stopped Malistaire, you've saved every world upon the spiral.
The headmaster looks at you with a twinkle in his eyes.
I remember when you first enrolled at Ravenwood. I thought I saw something special in you.
I apologize for the actions of my
Hey,
brother
Abby.
Malistaire. With your help, I have released Sylvia's spirit and have done my best to set things right. And I admit that I should have trusted your instincts about the young wizard, Ambrose. Though off to a rough start, the wizard has become a truly remarkable student.
Rough start.
Ah, indeed.
And Abby's just sitting there waving at us and having like a serious conversation.
Now,
Indeed.
how about heading back to our classes? I'm certain we can all use a break from adventure.
Okay, so this is Archmastery.
Your arrival is well timed. I must ask for your assistance once more. As you know, there are many worlds in the spiral. Wizard City is one, and you likely know of others. One of these worlds is Grizzleheim, a cold and wintry place peopled with fierce warriors. The Grizzleheim world tree was once linked to the rest of the spiral, but the contact was lost. We thought it was destroyed. Bartleby now informs me that the portal to Grizzleheim is now active and travel there is possible. Oh, fortuitous news indeed. We have great need of friends in this dark time. Go to Grizzleheim and make allies of the fierce warriors dwelling there. You should speak to their king.
That is what we are doing next. I might just do the Archmastery thing. I don't know. I could do that. That is the main quest, I guess, because Grizzleheim is a side quest, but Grizzleheim is the next world that we are going to be heading to in the next episode. Though I might do Archmastery next episode. I don't know. Should I save Archmastery for when we do Celestia? Because we already have Archmastery. But yeah, that is it, guys. I am planning on doing Grizzleheim and Wintertusk in the next, like, you know, however many episodes that takes. It could take a long time because Wintertusk could be difficult, especially for solo balance. But that is the plan. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was Arc 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a big like on it for this episode. That was a lot of fun. And we'll be back. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you're new. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all next time.